Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you are interested in obtaining a reading from me, please take a look.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Please take a look at the pinned comment at the top of the chat there, and it will give you all the information on where to send your money and what a donation means. Okay. He's a liar. Don't even bother liking that. Um, what's your question? See, Delia's love life over. What the hell was that? Delia's love life over the next 3 months. Damn, girl, all your cards are just flying the fuck out. Ugh. So you got the 8 of Swords, the Queen of Swords. So you're just in this energy to where it's like, yeah, like you. I feel like you're definitely very cold over the next 3 months. Like I just don't feel like you are putting up with anyone's shit. Okay, I feel like after you did whatever you did, you're kind of in your head though, because it's like you're staying firm to your boundaries and your standards, but you're also questioning yourself. Like, was that did I do the wrong thing? Because you have judgment in the reverse. So I feel like you're definitely doing a lot of thinking. Like, was that the right move to make and whatnot? Next 3 months for Delia's love life. Ooh, okay. We have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you are desiring new love. This is what you want and whatnot. But at the same time, you're just not going to, you know, the Queen of Swords is someone who has certain expectations and whatnot. So you're just not going to give yourself to any random freak. Okay. Um, Here comes this King of Wands. All right, time to break the computer. Break, break, break the rest of the computer, girl. This King of Wands fucked around and came out again. But I don't feel like the King of Wands is gonna be fucking with you. I just think that at times you think about this person and you're just like, because you still want them, but at the same time, I just feel like your morals, um, your values is just not gonna let you deal with that person. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, at times I feel like you want to come up out of this hermit mode, this withdrawal, and like reach out to this person. Yeah, because I see you miss this person with the 6 of Cups. That's what's going on. You're gonna miss this person a lot. I'm just gonna keep it a band, okay? But at the same time, I don't feel like you're going to allow yourself to give into this situation again because you have the 4 of Cups. So you're still denying it. You're still rejecting it. Okay. You're gonna miss this person a lot though, and question yourself, like, did I do the right thing? Did I not? Like, and but it's good because I don't think you're gonna give in to them again though. Okay. But with the Nine of Swords, I feel like you're gonna be in the Ace of Cups. It's possible you might cry. I'm gonna keep it real. You might cry over this person. Okay. But at the same time, I feel like you're gonna know you did what was right for you with the Justice in the bottom of the deck. Now, if you do, for some reason, end up reconnecting with this person, I feel like you will express that you miss them. They might express they miss you, but I feel like you're going to leave it at that. Like you're just not going to let it go any further than that. Okay. Yeah, you're not going to go any further than that because at the end of the day, this is someone who you already know is going to put you through the same, situation with Judgment reverse as well. Okay. And the Nine of Wands. So that's what's strongest within your energy right now. You want love, you want all these things, but I just don't see you. Um, I can't say I see that connection for you within the next 3 months right now. Okay. But I also feel like and know that you deserve, you know that you deserve better, even though you may feel um this magnetic attraction and whatnot. Walking away, ending separation, it's over. So yeah, I feel like you broke up with this person or you walked away from them. You're in your truth about it, but you're also gonna feel some kind of way. Okay. Which is obvious. Um Next 3 months in love. Cordelia, anything else? Right, you have the Three of Swords reverse. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels like, look, 3 months is a long time. It's a lot can happen in 3 months. So I feel like, I don't know how, but I know you change your number and everything. But some way, somehow, this person might still try to connect with you. Okay, don't tell me no. Some way, somehow, whoever this person is gonna still try to connect with you. Okay. And it's possible you could connect briefly, okay, because you have the Hermit reverse and Six of Cups and Justice, but you're still going to know it's just not the right thing for you, okay? So I feel like you're going to have to go through a lot of fighting yourself in order to resist this person and resist going back to them, okay? I mean, you didn't delete your Instagram, so he knows your Instagram. He could create a profile. He could, whatever he does, okay? He knows where you live. I don't think he's that stupid. Um, so yeah. But yeah, I do feel like it's possible this person will try to come back into your life for sure with the Five of Wands, but I feel like you're just not letting it happen because you don't want to be disappointed again. And yeah, that's that. But they're gonna still be trying, okay? It's almost like you kind of feel like tormented by this person, like you just don't feel you feel like the person keeps fucking with you. Okay. Girl, I already told you what you need to do, and you don't want to do it, and this is why the cards are showing that. If you were open to other ways, putting yourself in certain positions to meet somebody, that wouldn't keep coming out, but you don't listen. So that's up to you. So you're just going to be lonely. I'm going to be real with you. You're going to feel lonely. Queen of Swords and the Hermit reverse, you're going to feel very lonely. And there's going to be times where you're going to sit there and cry. Okay. Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords, that's the crying combination. Hold on, give me a second. I feel like you're kind of putting you're kind of restricting yourself with that Eight of Swords that I've seen. Like playing, I don't want to say you just straight up playing the victim, but it kind of feels like you're victimizing yourself rather than putting yourself in situations, you know, to meet somebody. You get what I'm saying? The Eight of Swords is like you're thinking all these things, but you're the one who's limiting yourself. Okay, nobody's doing it to you. You doing it to yourself. Go get our stuff at the door. I got you some breakfast. Can you close the door so she doesn't come out? Why you keep holding her hostage? Go get it. And you need to play with her if you want her in your room so bad. My daughter be holding the cat hostage in the room, even though the cat meows. That should be so funny. No, bring it up here. I just got you like a breakfast sandwich. Give it to me. I didn't get you nothing sweet. This is for you. Well, not for me. I think this is for you. Yeah, eat the sandwich. Heat it up if you need to. That's your sandwich. Oh, my allergies. But it wasn't like this during winter, right? When it was winter time, we didn't have our nose doing that, right? Yeah, it's because it's this summer. I hate summer. I miss the winter already.
I like summer because you get to go to the pool a lot.
That's about it. What else do you get to do? Anyway, I gotta work, so go ahead, baby. Oh, God. These allergies are just aggravating. Huh? No, I did not. There's orange juice. Go get some orange juice. Talking about a damn drink. All right, y'all. Oh, so you sent more? I don't think I will. Okay. So what's your other question? Oh, if next year would be better? Let's see. Let's see. Y'all, if you're not getting a reading, you're just observing, that's totally fine. But if you could just hit the like button for me to help attract other people who may need some guidance, you know, the algorithm is going to push this video out once you hit the like button. So that will definitely help me as well. So, damn, you jumping all the way to next year, Delia? Jeez, what about within 6 months? Damn. You sure you don't want to do 6 months at least? Because a year from now is crazy. Okay. A year from now is crazy. Let's just do for the rest of the year. Because we're May, June, July, August, September, October. Girl, we still about 7 months. Let's do the rest of the year, you crazy girl. We're gonna do the rest of the year. That's gonna take us to the end of the year, okay? What the hell is that? I want Starbucks. You doing that? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's see. Or I mean, we could focus on like more on something new coming your way. Ask specifically. It's up to you though. Next, what does the rest of this year hold for Delia in love, please? The rest of this year for Delia in love. Rest of this year for Delia in love. Okay, so you have the Tower, the Two of Wands, the King, okay, the Page of Wands. Okay. Girl, I'm gonna just tell you the same thing. You're gonna get sick of this shit. Girl, look. Remember how I pulled for you and Drew the other day? I did pull the King of Cups and stuff like that. I'm sorry, girl. I still feel like it's him. I still feel like it's him. Um, I know it's annoying. And I pulled the Queen of Pentacles. Remember that. I still feel like it's him because the Eight of Cups versus someone who's coming back, someone who's returning to you. But he's not showing up as the King of Wands from now to the end of the year. Well, towards the end, like the ending of the year, he's more the King of Cups. He's not the King of Wands. Okay, so King of Wands is more so like the King of Wands is more so somebody who may not necessarily be looking to settle down just yet. Okay, with the cards that I've pulled for him. But towards the ending of the year, I feel like he's going to be in an energy to where he does want to. And like I said, that same card came out, the Tower. So it's something that's going to happen. I'm repeating it again. Something that's going to happen for him personally or within the connection with you that's probably going to open his eyes to what is important. And I feel like he's going to be in this energy to where he wants to settle down with you. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. That is the Father card. So I don't know. I think I did mention the possibility of pregnancy, but it doesn't. That don't even have to be it. Okay, that don't even have to be it, Delia. Okay, but it could be anything. Right behind that, you do have the Star, which is Aquarius. Okay, I feel like this person is gonna want to start taking things seriously with you. Okay, King and the Queen of Cups. So with that, Emperor that we've seen, I feel like he's gonna definitely be stepping up. Okay, towards the end of the year, and I'm getting like September to the end of the year. So right now, maybe during summer months, he may not be, whatever. But I feel like towards the end of the year, whatever is gonna happen here is gonna like wake his ass up. Okay. And I feel like he's gonna be waking up to his love for you. Like he already knows he loves you, but I don't know what kind of wake up call he's gonna have, but it's gonna make him realize that he needs you and he doesn't want to lose you. Okay, like for real, for real. So I feel like that's what's gonna make him step up. And it could have something to do with children, like I said, or just his desire to have a family and to settle down and stuff like that. Um, there could be something that ends up influencing him. Maybe his mother may influence him in some type of way. Okay. And like we already spoke about, maybe him losing his mother or his mom being in some sort of condition could make him feel like, damn, like I'm losing that female figure in my life. Now I feel like I want a wife. Now I feel like I want. You get what I'm saying? Like these are the things that's gonna go off in his head. And I feel like he's gonna turn to you for that nurturing energy that he needs because you do nurture him. Okay. You do nurture him. And he gets that love from you that, I'm hearing like you remind him of his mom at times. I know it sounds crazy, but he feels like you remind him of his mom. Okay. That doesn't mean he wants you to mommy him, but let's just keep it real. King of Cups types have a strong connection to their mother. So, yeah, I feel like this is going to bring him way closer to you to where he's going to be investing in you properly. Okay. He may even start talking about wanting to have children with you or something like that. You see what I'm saying? The Wheel of Fortune, Judgment. Yeah, some shit gonna happen. I'm telling you, that's gonna change his complete mind and perspective. Um, and he's going to realize how important you are. Because right now, I feel like he's not really understanding it until some shit happens. And that's what happens to a lot of people. You know, they don't take things seriously. Like, say, for instance, they don't take their health seriously until they have a health scare. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's certain shit that open their eyes. And I think he just needs his own tower moment. And that's all he needs. Okay. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing from now to the end of the year. But then the ball is going to be in your court. Okay. With this Two of Wands. Because you and him are showing up as a king and a Queen of Cups. See, you have deeper commitment. See, you see how she's pregnant? Like, look, girl, I don't want to say you're pregnant, okay, by the end of the year, but I don't want to say you're not, okay. But I feel like there's going to be a deeper commitment from him, because he's going to feel after this tower moment, it's going to make him want a deeper commitment with you, okay. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, he's going to find himself missing you a lot, okay. And then look, playing games in the reverse. So yeah, he's not going to be playing these games no more. And acting the way he acting, that's going to be going bye-bye. Okay. And then you have forgiveness. Okay. Yeah, something's going to force him to grow up, you know, to mature even on an emotional level, to stop playing around. Okay. So it looks like his playtime is going to be over by the end of the year. So he could play all he wants right now, but by the end of the year, that's going to be dead. I don't know. It just feels like you and him might just be, I don't know, meant to be, but apparently there's some sort of trials and tribulations that will happen before he really mans up here. Girl, he that motherfucker is something else. I can't. Hey, what's up? I believe you're Tanel, right? I don't remember people's names. You want me to fuck out. I rebuke that in the name of the Lord, of Jesus, or whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying not available. I have no idea. No clue. Let me see. All right, go ahead and do it again. Try it again. Did you try to send it again? Okay. Melody, was that you that sent the 22? Okay. Alrighty. Next couple of months for Melody in love. Are you currently seeing anyone or no? Next couple of months for Melody Morales in love. So you have this 9 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Next couple of months for Melody in love. Ooh. Okay, you got the Emperor, the Star. So who are you currently seeing? I have you're not really single. Okay, so if you're not really single, you got to tell me that, because I'm going to interpret this like you're just single. You have to tell me what your current situation is, because I have Aries and I have Aquarius here so far. Next 2 months for Melody Morales in love. You have Judgment. Okay, because I'm confused. You said not really single, or were you saying not really? I'm single. I'm confused. So are you single or are you not? Okay. All right. So in the future, in the next 2 months, I feel like there is somebody here. Again, I gave you the signs. I do have Aries, Aquarius, and Taurus. Maybe Virgo or Scorpio. Um, it feels like this is someone that you already know. Like you do have a history with them, with Judgment. Okay. It is showing there will be at some point, some sort of clarity to come in within the situation. Okay. There's going to be some kind of clarity or a clear conversation that's going to kind of restore hope for you and make you feel hopeful about this connection in the future and a future with this person. Okay. I feel like whoever this person is, they may be working on themselves. They may be working on, I'm hearing building an empire. Like they're trying to prepare themselves to like have a family or a future or something like that. Like this is what they want. Okay. I don't know if this could be like your child's father or something. It's possible with the emperor if you have children. Okay. If you don't, then you don't. But yeah, this is not giving sneaky link. So I'm not referring to a sneaky link. Okay. I'm referring to somebody here who is wanting commitment, somebody who is preparing themselves for a commitment in every way, shape, or form. So it's either you know this person or you have yet to meet them, and that's okay too. Okay. But I feel like they're going to come in and you're going to get confirmation about what they have going on and how they are bettering themselves and, you know, what they've been doing to prepare themselves, because I feel like whoever this person is does want and see a future with you. Okay. They want commitment with you. Now, I'm not saying that commitment is going to be offered within the next 2 months, um, but I feel like you're on the road to that happening. Okay. Finances may be something that they've been very focused on as well. Oh, what just fell on the floor? Okay, Melly, are you hearing what I'm saying? Because I told you that this is someone who wants the commitment. So even if in the past they didn't want it, this is someone who was wanting it. So this could still be somebody from your past, but I feel like they're preparing themselves to offer a commitment because I feels like that's what they want now. Okay. So just because someone's afraid of commitment doesn't mean they're going to be like that until the day they die. So it's possible if it is that person, they could be preparing themselves for that. Okay. Next 2 months for Melody, Morales, and Love. Okay, so now we have Death. We do have Scorpio. Yeah, so something's changing in the situation. Once again, the Death card is about changes, transition. So it could very well be the person that was fearing commitment is wanting the commitment. So they've went through a change. Okay. Because Eight of Pentacles, I see this person being consistent. I see them being reliable. I see them being devoted. I see them putting in that work and making that effort towards you. Okay. Within the next 2 months. Yeah, because what they're doing is they're preparing to offer a commitment with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I got yours. You will be after. But it's going to be up to you with this Two of Swords. If you want to allow this person another chance or something like that. Okay. But I do see it's going to be on the table with them. Okay. Like, I feel like this person is thinking about marriage or thinking about children. You know, they're focusing on the future now. So next 2 months for Melody and Love. And I feel like that person could have been afraid of commitment for various reasons. But some men fear commitment because they don't feel like they're in a good place financially. Okay. And that's understandable. So you have signs, receiving signs, spiritual guidance, intuitive nudges, and you have a realization. So whoever this person is, they're having some sort of realization. Um, I don't know if their lifestyle was a problem, but I feel like the lifestyle they've been living, they don't want to live that life no more. Okay. So I feel like they're going through a lot of changes within their personal life. Okay. So they're willing to change for you, which is good. You have loyal. Seems like this person is going to be very loyal, like I said, and dedicated to you, whoever this person is. And you have dating. Okay. And then you have getting back together. Yeah. So this is someone you know already. Okay. Bottom of the deck is cheating in the reverse. So I don't know if this person was a cheater in the past with you or just not taking things seriously, but it feels like they're going to be changing completely. Okay. Because the emperor is someone who values monogamy. You know, he's the type of guy who wants to protect and provide. He wants to be monogamous. He wants to focus on building a legacy for his family. You know, these are the things that this person is prioritizing and they feel is important now. Okay. Not running the streets, being a freak, whatever they were doing in the past. All right. So that's what I see for you next couple months in love. All right, Hardeep, what's your question? After Hardeep will be Yasmin. Hold on, y'all. Give me just a second. Be right back. Let me go to the bathroom. All right, you guys, I am back. All right. Hardy, based on what you donated, I cannot give you all that information. Okay. I can just tell you briefly what I see coming in love. Okay. Very brief. It's up to you to decide if this is a past or a new person. Who's coming to her deep in love soon? Who's coming to her deep in love? Who's coming to her deep in love soon? Yeah, this is I think this is an ex, okay, who's gonna want to try to rebuild things with you after a period of heartbreak, okay? So there will be forgiveness, and going forward, this person wants to like start over, start fresh or something like that with you, okay? That's what I'm seeing for love. Could have been a third party situation or something like that in the past. What are Christians' current feelings and intentions towards me? Christians' current feelings. Well, based on what you don't know, Yasmin, I can only answer one of those. So I will answer current feelings. Okay. What are Christians' current feelings for Yasmin? Christians' current feelings for Yasmin Serbani. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. So it does feel like this person misses you. You said, so I can answer both? No, I'm not answering both. My readings are based on donation. So the more you donate, the more details you receive. And those questions will require me to give you details. Okay, so I'm going to give you a detailed answer for current feelings. Okay, and if you want intentions answered, that is a detailed answer. I will need to go in detail, so you will need to send more for that one. So when it comes to Christian, he does miss you, and I do feel like he wants to come back. He wants to start fresh with you. He wants to start over, just like the last person I just did. You got the same reading. Yeah, I feel like he wants to let bygones be bygones and kind of just start over here, okay, and rebuild. That's how he feels right now. Apparently, he's still attached to you emotionally with the Eight of Cups reversed, okay. So I do feel like he wants to come back. The Five of Cups, he feels bad for how things turned out between you two, whether he was wrong or not, or whatever happened or not. So it feels like he does want to revisit the situation again, okay? Yep, and you have the Hermit reverse. Let me see. Get the Six of Cups reverse. Seven of Wands. Okay, so yeah, he still wants to try this again. Like I feel like he does want a relationship with you. Um yeah, I feel like he wants to I don't know if this is an ex, like he wants to get back together or at least work things out with you. Okay, for sure. So he feels like he wants to step up and initiate this before I guess you move on for good. I don't know why I'm getting that. The Fool is the 7 of Pentacles. And the Strength card. Yeah, he doesn't want to lose you. He's been thinking about that a lot. So he does want to win with you. He does want a victory with you here with the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so that is his intention, to be honest with you. You know, he wants to rebuild. Tell me more about Christian's intentions towards Yasmin, Sir Bonnie. So he intends to be emotionally vulnerable and open with you. Okay. I feel like he intends to express his feelings to you. Okay. You don't hear from him much. Okay. Well, he's going to come back. He probably was emotionally unavailable in the past. That's possible. Okay. But I do see him coming back more emotionally open with you or something like that. Okay. With the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, Queen of Cups. And the Emperor's, you know, all about, you know, stepping up where you need to. So I think he knows emotionally he needs to step up. Okay. And he needs to be more present for this connection here. Is this an ex or just somebody you used to talk to? After Yasmin will be the Awakening. I don't know what your name is. And Kamoya, just like I told Yasmin, if you want to know feelings and intentions, I can answer feelings. But intentions will require another donation, as both of those questions require detail. Just like I told Yasmin. And, you know, Yasmin sent extra, so she's getting both of hers answered. I don't know if him or you have trust issues, but I feel like trust issues could have been the problem. And, you know, so basically someone was emotionally unavailable. Okay. But I feel like he's wanting to change that and trust in this and, you know, just give this a chance. Okay. With you. Okay. Well, then that is a very good sign. You know, he is showing up as mature. He's showing up as ready to put in the work with you, wanting to make effort. So that's good. Yasmin and Christian. Yasmin and Christian. Yeah. See, it says make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So again, he's going to make effort, and obviously you're going to need to make effort too. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now very soon. Okay. Okay. Well, I told you why he went quiet. But I do feel like he's going to take a leap of faith in being open and vulnerable and giving this connection a chance, okay? Because it feels like he wasn't, because he has trust issues, I feel. Who is the Awakening? I need your first name, please. What does Tanya need to know the most right now? You're welcome, Yasmin. What does Tanya need to know the most right now? Tanya Moonchild, what does she need to know the most right now? Okay. Ooh, all these flew out. Okay. So you have 2 9s here. So I feel like what you need to know the most right now, I don't know if you struggle with feelings of like anxiety or you just feel alone at times. Okay. Um, Sometimes I feel like maybe you even like overthink the things you have or you overthink what you don't have. I feel like spirit wants you to practice being more grateful. And I know I know that sounds so mean, but I feel like spirit wants you to also practice more gratitude for the things you do have, for the things you have accomplished, and stop worrying so much about the things you don't have and what you're lacking. And, because I feel like that's going to create more lack. The more you focus on what you don't have, focus on what you do have and how to get more of it. Okay. So, yeah. So you suffer from anxiety. Just understand whatever you're going through is definitely more of a mental thing. Okay. It's not really the truth or whatever you might be telling yourself as well. Okay. I feel like you need to take the time to celebrate the things that you have accomplished, okay, and whatnot, and stop like being so hard on yourself because I do feel like you do tend to get hard on yourself, okay. Especially with the 7 of Pentacles, like you need to stop and smell the roses at time and just pat yourself on the back. Be proud of what you have done, okay, how far you have come. Be be proud of your progress. Celebrate yourself every now and then. Treat yourself to something nice, okay. So the more you keep being in your head and thinking about the things you don't have, is the more you're not going to have them. Okay. And then once the universe starts to feel like you're ungrateful, and then that's when you start losing stuff because you're not appreciating what you have. Okay. Oh well, it's like having a car, and instead of being grateful that you have a car, you're just like, yeah, but I don't have this kind of car, and my car ain't da da da. Well, be thankful you have a car. Okay. All right. That's what I feel. Anything else? What does Tanya Moonchild need to know right now? Okay, so that's a really good sign. Yeah, so the King of Pentacles is telling you that if you're not already living the lifestyle you want to live, I do feel like you are going to. So don't stress about it. Okay, because the King of Pentacles, he's basically, well, he's not the wealthiest in the tarot deck because the Emperor is um the wealthiest, okay? But the King of Pentacles is right there before him. So I feel like you are going to reach a place to where you're going to be in a very good place financially, and you'll be able to afford, all the things that you want, the more luxury things, okay, and whatnot. As soon as I start to celebrate something, it goes wrong. I feel like it's going wrong because of your mind. You're expecting things to go wrong. Stop expecting things to go wrong. Start expecting it to go right. Okay. It's all your mind. Your mind is powerful and it's manifesting these things for you. Okay. So I feel like spirit's like, look, let go of the worries, let go of the doubts, try something new. Stop caring so damn much about, what's going to happen to what you have. Just start appreciating it, start manifesting more of it. And that's all you can do. Set out the right intention to the universe. Okay. That's what I feel. Spirit wants you to know right now. Okay. The Fool is not worried about anything like that. Okay. It's not. Now, the Moon is that doubt, that fear, those worries, that negativity. And the more you are negative, the more you're going to get more negativity. Okay. So that's what it really is. All right. Let's see what else. Kamoya. Okay. After Kamoya will be Hardeep. You're welcome. All right, Kamoya. So I will be answering what his feelings are right now. What are Mora's feeling. Sorry, Princess feelings for Kamoya. Princess feelings towards Kamoya Williams. Okay, so is this someone new or someone you have history with? Princess feelings towards Kamoya. I feel like this is somebody who does have caring feelings towards you. You have children. I know I read for you. I think it was the last live. Do you have any children with this person, or are you in a relationship? Did you have a relationship? Because I feel like right now he cares about you. Okay, and for some reason I don't know why he's feeling a little bit like disappointed or let down by the situation or what's going on with you right now. Okay, so he does feel some kind of way, and he may want to apologize to you about something. I don't know what the hell it is. Princess feeling starts Kamoya. We had a huge argument. Oh, so you're the one who told me, is it over or some shit like that between you guys because you guys had an argument? Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I feel like he feels some kind of way about what happened between the both of you. Okay, right now, and in some way, shape, or form, he does desire to like, I don't know, like start things up with you again. I don't know if he's expecting an apology or he wants to give one. It could go either way. Um, I feel like he does. He's right now. He is thinking about like starting things over with you right now, but he may be thinking about it from more of starting over. I don't know. I just keep hearing starting over. Because I feel like he does still care about you. Like he may want to start off as friends again or something. Like let's rebuild what we had. Let's start over. Okay, like over. That's what I feel. Because somewhere in your foundation, he feels like the foundation is just not good. Um, and that he may want to just kind of like start from scratch here with you. So he may not be trying to approach things right now within like a let's immediately get back together or let's immediately, go back to what we were. I feel like he may want to start completely over with you. Okay. But I feel like he wants to plant new seeds with you. He did mention that about our foundation. Yeah. Um, he wants to plant new seeds with you, and unfortunately, I know it may sound heartbreaking, but I just don't feel even if he were to return or whatever, he's not gonna just be like, okay, we're in a relationship again. He's probably just gonna want to start off from friends and go from there and see if you guys can rebuild your relationship. Okay, so start first so you're spot on. Yeah. Oh, I know I'm spot on. Sometimes people don't be wanting to hear the truth, but I know exactly what I'm seeing in the cards. Let's see. Prince. Yeah, I failed to give you what you need, or maybe he feels you failed to give him what he needs, or you both failed. I don't know. The stress from this is draining me. I want to fix the connection. I wasn't happy with the way things were going, unsatisfied. Yep, so that's what I'm seeing right now. All right, going forward. All right, Hardeep is next, and then Caitlin, and then Tanel, and then Melissa. Well, AJ, be serious and try to build a future with Hardeep. Well, AJ, be serious and try to build a future with Hardeep. Yeah, the Six of Wands. Well, AJ, be serious and try to build a future with Hardeep. Okay, so I do feel like the answer to that, it does feel like a yes. I feel like this person is going to want to nurture this connection with you. Okay. But there are a lot of trust issues here. So if you guys can overcome the trust issues, which I see it's possible, then I feel like, yes, he is going to be serious about building something with you. But it's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take, consistency, all these things. But ultimately, I do feel like this person does want to build something with you here. Okay. And this person does want to grow with you. Yep. 8 of Pentacles behind that. So the answer to that is yes. Let's come into Caitlin Burke in love. Thank you, baby. Really appreciate it. I don't know who needs to trust. You trust him trusts you. I don't know. I just said trust issues. That's all I said. What's to come for Caitlin Burke in love? What's to come for Caitlin Burke in love? Caitlin Burke. Okay, so Caitlin, I'm definitely seeing a reconciliation here. Oh, Caitlin, that wasn't for you. I was talking about I was talking to Hardeep, not you, about the trust issues. I wasn't talking to you. But what I am telling you, Caitlin, is that I do see a reconciliation of some sort. And I do see progress within that reconciliation, resolution, and whatnot. moving to a better place. Let's come into Caitlin in love. Caitlin Burke. Ten of Swords. Yeah, so you've been through a lot with this person. A lot. And it does look like you may be turning a corner with them in the future, okay? So Temperance, yep, is a card of healing. You know, this is a card of balance, okay? What's coming to Caitlin in love? Ooh, the Star. Okay. So, I'm not sure if you and this person are in a separation right now, okay? Or if there is any separation in like the near future, just know you will get back together. But I feel like you and this person are really going to be aligning in the future, regardless, okay? I feel like you're going to be able to reconcile your issues, and you're going to feel a sense of hope and optimism about the future with this person, okay? Whatever has been going on, it seems like you may be turning a corner with this person, okay? So this is a good sign that things are going to get way better, okay, in the future. Just coming to Caitlin in love. Tell me more. Okay, that's really good. So the Four of Wands talks about, you know, stability, joy, you know, a return of celebrations, a return of feeling like very aligned with your person, you know, the chemistry, everything is going to be aligned with this person again, the way it used to be. Okay. So I know you say you guys have trust issues. Okay. And he talks more than he shows actions. But again, you know, in the future, I see you guys overcoming that. Okay. And you are going to feel like there's balance. You are going to feel like you guys are on the same page. You are going to feel like you guys are aligned, emotionally, physically, mentally, all these things. So I see like a full turnaround and healing between you and this person in the future. Yeah. I feel like, you know, you both really want this relationship despite the obstacles, despite what's going on. Okay. And that's the main thing that matters. So I do feel like he will fight for this. And I feel like so will you. Okay. Messages for Caitlin. Okay, I got you. So it says this is a true love connection, Caitlin. Okay, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance within your current situation. It's telling you to stay optimistic. Okay, things are gonna change. Yeah. Okay, so that is what we are seeing right now for you, Caitlin. Stephanie, I got you. I think you have probably two people ahead of you. I gotta check. Oh, I ain't telling nobody what my decks are. Ah, I'm not telling nobody what my decks are. I'm keeping it a secret. I'm taking it to the grave, baby, okay? Ay, I'm petty as hell, huh? Mm. But yeah, I mean, from what I'm seeing right now, um, No, I'm just fucking around with y'all. There is one deck I would never tell you guys what the name is though, because it's my ultimate favorite deck. This is my favorite deck. Like, I love anime, so this is my ultimate favorite deck. Nobody is ever gonna know what the hell the name is. That I'm taking to the grave. But this one is called the Old Style Tarot on Amazon. Okay, old Style Tarot on Amazon. And the cards are pretty damn huge too. So based on it, I can't really say that I see a third party, Caitlin. I didn't really think third party while I'm doing your reading at all. So if it didn't come up, it means it's probably not. Okay. Um, Even if there is, I mean, I feel like you and him are gonna move forward together. I don't really see that's gonna be a problem in the future. Okay. So yeah. Tanel is next. After Tanel, it's gonna be Melissa. After Melissa, Stephanie. After Stephanie is Lenora. Okay. You're in a relationship with a Taurus and you're an Aquarius. Okay. Next 2 months in Tanel's relationship. Next 2 months for Tanel's relationship. Tanel. You got the Fool, the Nine of Cups, the Star, the Lovers. Next 2 months for Tanel and her relationship. Have you been having any problems in your relationship? Because I see some good changes here. I don't know what kind of problems you're having, okay? But just know in the future, within the next 2 months, they will be resolved, okay? It will be resolved, okay? I see there's going to be a sense of like, you know how when some shit happens and you just kind of forget about the past, and like when it's like you're like, "Oh, we went through that? That actually happened?" Because you're going to look back and be like, "Damn, like okay, well, I don't care about that now. We're good." So it's going to kind of be like that. Okay? Things are going to turn around in such a good way that the past, what you're going through right now, is going to seem like it was never that big of a deal. Okay? With the Fool. All right? So, I feel like there will be some kind of fresh start between the both of you. Even if, let's say, you separate and you come back together, whatever it is, I feel like you're going to have some sort of like fresh start with each other. You're going to leave the past behind. And I see like something about balance being restored in the connection. Yeah, see, as soon as I said that, Six of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. And Justice. Both of these cards talk about balance. Okay. So you're going to feel emotionally fulfilled. So even if you're in a place right now to where you don't feel that happy for whatever reason, it's going to come back within the next 2 months. Okay. You're going to feel as though your needs are being met. You're going to feel as though um, everything is going the way that you expect it to. Okay. Especially 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups here. There's going to be like a really big renewal in your connection. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be a really, really, really big renewal here in your connection. Mentally, he has checked out. Yeah. Yeah, because with the Seven of Swords, I feel like he's avoidant, or he's just kind of like, I don't know. But I feel like in the next 2 months, things are going to go back to normal, or it's going to go back to how it used to be, and you're going to be good. Okay. You're going to feel happy with him again. He's going to feel happy with you. You both are going to be very happy, and you're both going to get over it and move forward. Okay. And this might come after a little separation. I don't know if you guys are separated now. This may happen after some time apart. Doesn't mean a lot of time apart, but maybe it'll help bring a new perspective to things as well. But yeah. Bottom of the deck is running in the reverse, so I don't know what the hell he's been running for. Okay. But it's in the reverse, so it means he's going to stop this avoidant shit, this running shit. Okay. Bottom of the deck is insecurities. I don't know if he has insecurities. That could be why. That he doesn't tell you about. But it is saying that you will get answers. Okay. Justice does talk about, receiving answers. Okay. Getting that closure and balance being restored here. Romantic plans. So he's going to have some sort of romantic plans for you. I don't know why. I feel like it's possible you and him might start thinking about like going on a trip or getting away or some shit like that. Okay. Does any of you laugh when I'm doing the readings on YouTube and I just be like some shit like that? Because when I go back and hear myself, I'd be like, oh my God, what the hell is wrong with me? Oh shit. All right. You ruined his birthday trip. How did you ruin it? So yeah, you and him, you're gonna make up with each other. If there needs to be forgiveness, there will. Chanel and current relationship. Regret. Date. Not listening to what he wanted to do and doing your own thing. Okay. Well, like I said, that might go back to what I was saying about not feeling happy for some reason. But again, you guys are both going to get over it. Okay. And I'm just telling you that right now. Perhaps you guys just decide to like try it again, travel or something. Travel's coming out. Okay. Whatever it is, it doesn't feel like it's a big deal. Okay. Um, there may be some underlying insecurities for him about the relationship. Okay. Those insecurities did come out, but yeah, vacation is at the bottom of the deck. And romantic plans. The Fool is the type of card that's like all about letting bygones be bygones. So when he shows up as a reader, that tells me, oh, yep, you guys, you you guys are gonna get over it. In the future, you're not gonna give a fuck about that anymore. So even if he feels some way about it now, it's gonna be so insignificant to him and you both in the future. You guys are gonna find a way to get over it. Okay. PayPal is so stupid. Well, let me not say that before they take my account away. Will you get a new job soon? Will Melissa Martinez get a new job soon, please? Will Melissa Martinez get a new job soon? You have the Lovers. So I do feel like there will be an opportunity within Gemini season. We are Gemini season, okay? So by the time, well, before Gemini season ends, I feel like there will be an opportunity for you, okay? Will Melissa Martinez get a new job soon? You have the King of Pentacles. That's a really good sign. And whatever this job is, it looks like it's gonna pay you some good money, girl. Yep, yeah, you will have something before the end of Gemini season. And the King of Pentacles is also saying that not only are you gonna have it, but this job is gonna be very, very well paying. Okay. The summer is when you're gonna have this job. So I strongly feel Gemini season, but even if it takes like maybe within the next 2 months or so. But just know before summer is over, then you will be in this position. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. Yeah, whatever you're looking for, I'm telling you, you're gonna get. Page of Swords. And yeah, the job you're gonna get next is gonna be very well paying. And the Six of Wands, you're gonna be feeling yourself. Is what I will say. What I will say. Okay, you're gonna be feeling yourself when you get this job, Melissa. You ain't gonna know how to act, honey. But yes, you will. I do not accept super chat. I do not accept super chat. The payment methods are listed at the top in the pinned comment. I do not take super chat. So who did I have next? Yes, this is pretty intuitive. Okay, so I have Stephanie. Okay. What's coming for Stephanie and Sean? What's coming for Stephanie and Sean? Stephanie and Sean, please. What's coming? Stephanie, Bazan, and Sean, what is coming? You got the Tower. You got the Seven of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords. And the Six of Cups. So what is coming is, I do see reconciliation. But I tell you this all the time, there will be reconciliation, but this person is not here to stay. Okay. I feel like this person wants a physical connection with you. Okay. And that's what he will be coming in for. Travel is possible here with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person wants to hook up with you. And that's about it. And I do feel like this is going to happen very soon. Okay. I do feel like June is the month to where that will happen. So even if you have him blocked, some way, shape, or form, I feel like he is going to be able to contact you. You said socials, but do you have him blocked on your phone number, or is it just social media? Because you can have someone blocked all you want. I mean, all it takes is a no caller ID or a text free app or a fake profile. I mean, it's not hard to get in contact with someone. Okay. Even though they're blocked. So yeah, that's what I feel over the next. Well, I didn't ask for a timing, but I do feel like this is happening in June. He is gonna contact you, okay, and I feel like he's gonna be trying to have a fling with you, okay. The Death card is saying that that's all he wants, okay. So whatever you're hoping for to happen after that, if you're hoping for, you know, a fairy tale with him, that's not gonna happen, okay. He is specifically and strictly coming to you for sex, okay, for a fling. And I feel like the Nine of Swords is you, because it's like, again, like that's all you want. Yes, that's all he wants. So if you want to, Stephanie, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I've always been. Yeah, Stephanie. Okay, maybe I need to talk some sense into you. Okay, maybe that's what you need. He ain't sorry. Okay, he is not sorry, honey. Whatever apology he has for you is gonna be a load of horse shit. He's not sorry. So would it make it better if he just said, "I'm sorry, but can we fuck tonight?" Will that be better? Because that's how it's gonna be. He's not gonna give you any kind of sincere apology, because an apology without change is manipulation. That's what he's going to do. Okay. So anyone could just tell you that they're sorry, but that doesn't mean they're really sorry. They just want to get what they want to get from you. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to say some bullshit and just say, I'm sorry. He going to try to get in your pants. Once he does get in your pants, he's going to be gone. And then you're going to come to me for another reading on how he feels. Okay. And then the cycle repeats itself. That's just the truth. Okay. This man is a player. He is hell on wheels. You have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Knights in tarot do not stay around. They are on horses for a reason, meaning that they get around. They don't stop. They ain't settling down. They in, they out. Simple as that. The only knight that stays around is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, because he's on a slow ass horse, meaning he's willing to stay around. Okay. But even the Knight of Cups don't really stay around. He says some shit and then he's off. Okay. All right, guys, I will check. Let me be done with this reading first and I'll check who I got next. What happens if Stephanie doesn't give into sex with Sean? If you don't give into sex with him, he's gonna be gone. Okay? Because that's all he wants. So what you think gonna happen? So if you don't give into sex with him, what's gonna happen is the World, the Hierophant, the Queen of Wands. So if you don't give into sex with him, he's gonna expect that you take the initiative to do it next time. Okay, that's what he's gonna do. He's not gonna stay around. Okay, he's gonna just release you with the World and expect that in his mind he's like, okay, well I put the offer on the table, she denied it, so now I'm gonna release her. And the next time she want to reconcile, it better be for sex, and she better be the one to initiate it because I'm not. That's how he's gonna think. Okay. He's gonna go on his merry way and go fuck with other people. Three of Cups is here. He's gonna continue moving forward here and go find somebody else who's gonna want to do it. Okay. That's what he's gonna do because ultimately he just wants sex from you. The Devil is here. High Priestess reverse and the Magician. Okay. That's all he wants. So that's up to you. Y'all know I'm gonna give it to you how I need to give it to you. Okay, I don't like to mislead people. My heart would not be okay with that. I mean, there are readers who do mislead because they want clients to keep coming back for false prophecies and stuff like that so they can keep making money off of you. Oh yeah, he's going to marry you, darling. And then it never happens, and then it's like you're a crack addict. You come back for more lies because you love being fed the lies because it gives you false hope and it makes you feel good temporarily. Okay, so I don't do that over here. I'd rather let you guys know what it is, from the jump out the gate. That man right there only wants you for sex, Stephanie, okay? Each time you come to me for him, it's the same thing. I don't think it's going to change. All right, let's see who I have next after Stephanie. Password again. Oh, don't do this to me. And I've already made peace with the fact that that's probably why I don't get as much views as the other readers, because the other readers are telling people what they want to hear all day and painting a fairy tale and a fantasy. They have fantasy followers, but the people who follow me actually value the truth. That's the difference, okay? And there's not a lot of people out there who value the truth because there's people who lie to themselves, okay? So you can't expect someone who lies to themselves to be real with other people, okay? Or to even be real with themselves because they like to lie to themselves, okay? All right, let's see. And this is why I'm okay with the views that I get. The real is going to stick around, and that's that. Okay. I don't believe in telling people what they want to hear. I could paint narratives all day. That way I can get those views. But I don't want to do that. I just have a certain moral code that's not going to let me do that because I believe in karma. So if I'm lying to a group of people on a daily basis, what do you think is going to happen to me? I don't want to be in the karma. I don't want karma to come for me. Shit. All right. Lenora. What's coming towards me in love? All right. So after Lenora, I'm going to have Joy, Sydney, and then Caitlin again. What's coming towards me in love? Yeah, he keeps lying. He's gonna just tell you what you want to hear in a moment. That way he could hit. But that man is not seeing you for anything other than a quick fuck. And I'm gonna just tell you that straight up. Okay. Life is short. You keep sitting around hoping for honesty, hoping for, how long have you been hoping for it? Has it happened yet? Because last time I checked, I think I've been reading for you for like 3 years now. When do you think this honesty is gonna happen? So where's Lenora? I'm very happy to hear that, Caitlin. I'm very happy to hear that because even me, I'm like, I know to some people I might sound like a hater, but I'm just gonna keep it real. I listen to other readers. I'm just like, nope, lies, 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 lies. You can't tell me that that's what those cards are saying. That those cards are not saying that. That is a lie. And it's just so crazy. People need to understand anybody can pick up tarot cards and claim to be a reader. But what they are, people who just opened the book, a tarot book, looked at the meanings and gave you an interpretation. Okay. You got to make sure that you're watching somebody who actually has a gift. Okay. And that's why a lot of these readers don't offer personal readings because they cannot personally read for you. Okay. It's easy to be a YouTube reader because you could say anything and it could apply to the collective. But a personal is different because you got to tune into that person's situation specifically. And being specific is something they don't know how to do. Okay. And that's how you can tell, like, separate the real from the fake. Simple as that. All right, Lenora, where are you, honey? Shaky. Oh, sorry. Hold on. When did you donate? You sent at 12:54. Let me see. 12:54. So you might be after Lenora. Let me see. Oh, you and Joyce sent at the same time. You both sent at 12:54. Um, I don't know. I'll decide who I'm gonna do. But no, you're gonna be after Lenora. Then I'll do Joy, and then Sydney, Caitlin. I got sober and worked on myself when we went. What's coming to Lenora in love? Lenora Mitchum. What's coming to Lenora Mitchum in love? Actually, Joy's gonna be before. Joy's gonna be after I do Lenora right now, and then I'm gonna do Shaky. Okay, because Joy did send on YouTube first, so I'm gonna do her first, and then do Shaky, and then do the rest. Okay. What's coming to Lenora Mitchum in love? All right, Lenora. So you have the Hangman. The devil. Ooh. Empress. Okay. It's gonna be Lenore Mitchum in love. Huh. Lenora, where you at? I don't need to hit you up. Are you saying anything different? Hold on, y'all. You're Lenora. Okay. So, are you currently dealing with somebody right now? Because I see there's a connection in your energy, or there will be a connection in your energy, but I do feel like there's a lot of stress around this connection. I don't know why. It feels like this connection is also stressing you out. As much as you love this person, you want to be with them, it also brings a lot of stress for you. But you're trying to stay positive. Is this freaking gel or what? But Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Hangman. Trying to be patient. Pentacles. Hangman. I don't know if you guys are fighting a lot or what it is, or if there's interference, from something else or someone else, but it's like you feel stressed out, but you want this person, you do want to be with them. And in some way, some way, shape, or form, you feel like there's no escaping this connection. Like you feel tied to this person. Okay. I don't know if it could be marriage, but it doesn't have to be. Ugh. But I feel like you're trying to be strong. Yeah, saying you're trying to be strong or some shit like that. Um, because you want to be with them. Simple as that. So there seems like there's some sort of tension or interference or problem within this connection right now. Okay, or there will be, but you're trying to be optimistic and hopeful that you and this person will be together. Okay. I didn't want to say pregnancy, but I mean, shit, we do have Empress in the strength. It's a lot of stuff here. It's a lot of stress in this situation. Did you use that toy to play with her?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You lying.
I did.
Was she jumping?
Yes, she was.
Okay, too loud, too loud, too loud.
I know, get her.
All right, Lenora. I don't know. You have playing games in the reverse. Lenora. Bad influences. Okay, so what the problem is here could have to do with negativity from family, friends, or this person's environment. Some sort of interference here. You feel exhausted and drained. Okay. Getting back together. So you will be together. What does romance angels say about that? What does romance angels got to say about this for Lenora? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, Lenora. Lenora. Children, and maybe children involved. You deserve love. I don't know if it's this person's toxic, their environment is toxic, or whatever the hell it is. But it does feel like something's going to have to be sacrificed here in order for this to come together and for it to work. Something's going to need to be sacrificed with the hangman. Someone's going to have to let go of something. Okay? What can Joy expect in her current love situation? Okay, so in your current love situation, what you can expect is the Seven of Wands, the Devil, and the Fool, and the King of Wands. So within your current love situation, Joy, you need to understand that it's toxic. This person's intentions are not pure. Okay, whoever this person is, it's just a sexual thing. Okay, and you need to block them, and you need to move forward with your life. You need to set proper boundaries with this person because I feel like this is someone who just won't stop. Okay, they're very aggressive, and you're going to have to be aggressive in your boundaries towards them. Okay, that's what you need to know. I got Capricorn. Okay, as the main sign here. But I mean, shit, could be any sign. It could be any sign. Okay, I wouldn't focus on the sign. Bottom of the deck is Nine of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. Okay, you're gonna have to let go of this person if that's not all you're looking for. This person just wants sex from you. Okay, point blank. Period. Nothing more, nothing less. Sydney, what is your question, please? Okay, Alexandria, if you want 2 people for one reading, you're going to need to send more, my love, because what you just asked me for that first question, that's already $20. You asked me about how does he currently feel, thoughts, that's 2 questions. Reconciliation, that's another question. Does he care to keep the relationship? That's more questions. So you will need to send an extra donation for the other person, okay? Your reading will be reflected by what you donate, my love. So if you have multiple people in mind, please send multiple donations for these people. Blaze 922. How does he currently feel? How does Blaze currently feel about Alexandria or this argument they had? Oh, hold on. Shit. Okay. Um, so the first card that flew out here is the Eight of Cups. Okay, that's how he currently feels. So Eight of Cups as a feeling is someone who feels dissatisfied, someone who doesn't feel happy, someone who feels like they could be happier elsewhere or they should go find their happiness elsewhere. She has a stick in her hand. She's in a mountain. She's ready to go find happiness elsewhere because clearly it ain't there. Okay, so that's how this person feels. Yeah, he may be feeling overwhelmed with this, with when it comes to this connection with you, very overwhelmed, stressed out. Okay, the Ten of Wands can also be a card of feeling like there's some too much pressure or something like that. Um, the Five of Cups is a card of feeling disappointed. Okay, could be regret, a shame. It just depends on what his role was in the situation, but he just overall, I feel like he is wanting to walk away from it right now. Maybe a situation to where he doesn't see any solution or any way out of it with you right now. Okay, so it's like he feels like there may not be any choice but to just walk away. Okay. Reconciliation. Will there be a reconciliation for Alexandria and Blaze? And it's possible that he just doesn't even feel there's any kind of way of fixing the situation. Like he may be finding it hard to get over it. Okay. Will there be reconciliation for Alexandria and Blaze? Will Blaze reconcile with Alexandria? Unfortunately, the answer to that is no. Okay. Because he doesn't feel like he feels like the situation is a high risk, low reward with you. Okay. He's having trouble seeing, you know, the vision at this point with you. He could have trust issues. He just doesn't feel like this situation is going to pay off or, you know, it's just not going to be rewarding. That's just what he thinks. Okay. Um, and I feel like he's going to be standing on business here. I don't see him budging on that. So if his mind is already made up that this is not going to work, he's going to continue to stay like that for now. Okay. And there's nothing you can do or say that's going to change his mind but him. The world is him releasing the situation. Okay. So no, he does not care to keep the relationship going with you. No, he does not want to reconcile with you right now. Okay. Anissa, what are you doing? What? So I don't know if you wanted to ask about the other person, Sydney. If you don't, then I'm gonna move on to Caitlin. So let me know if you were gonna send more for the other person. Caitlin, give me the name of this person again. Because I know you said I know you're asking about that person, but what's the name again? Damn, I should get all watery. Ugh. I need you to stop going up and down my damn stairs, okay?
Okay.
Go pick all that stuff up, go throw that away. And you have those blocks in your room, start building those blocks. How about that? You ate all the cupcakes? You have some blocks here. I need you to start building some blocks. How about that? Oh, guys, I do not look forward to summer with these damn children, okay? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, send her to her damn dad. Send her to her grandma's house. Oh, shit, acting like that. I shit, who is doing that? Yes, better write this damn thing. And the sad part is that her dad doesn't even live here. We're both from Florida, but we moved here when I was pregnant about 8 years ago. I live in Georgia. We both live in Georgia, to now, but I stay in Atlanta though. He went back to Florida when we separated, so it's not like I could just call him to come over here anytime to get her, which is really annoying. Ugh, I really wish he stayed here because that would have made my life a billion times easier, like a billion. Oh, you went back to Texas? Yeah, I've been thinking about Texas too, girl. I'm getting the hell out of Atlanta because a lot of the guys here are gay. Like, I'm pretty sure you know that. I'm getting the hell on. Men wanting each other over here. Your kids' dad stay in Florida? So you driving all the way to Florida from Texas? Girl, you got heart. I'm not doing no shit like that. I'd rather hop on a plane. The vibe is very weird here because it's men that want to be with men. I don't see what they get out of it, but I mean, I guess. Whatever. To be honest with you, I'm gonna fuck around and cause like it was a couple of summers ago, well, a couple years ago, he did come to ATL and got her by plane, and they both flew back to Florida. Um, so I don't know. We're gonna have to make something happen because she needs to be with her dad for a little bit. And it's very creepy how it's like you would think they're very straight, but they're not. It's creepy. Cause last time when I was in Florida, I never seen no shit like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, like that was not a thing in Florida. Like I never had to worry about a guy being gay in Florida. Like, first of all, Miami, most people are from like the Caribbean. So most, let's keep it real, most of them, most Caribbean people, they're not gay. Okay. So I never had to really think and worry about shit like that. But ever since I moved here, I have to think hard and look for signs like, are you a freak or what? Oh my God, it's so crazy. All right, so let's. All right, Caitlin, let's do you. So you want to know if there's going to be any romance from him? Will he ever be romantic? Will he ever be vulnerable? Do you see a stable marriage? I don't know how to say that name. I'll see this. Will I'll see this ever be romantic with Caitlin? Okay, but one thing, because I know I talk a lot, but you have to, women have to understand you can't make a man be romantic who wasn't like that to begin with, okay? Because a lot of women get with these men and they get into a relationship and try to change them to be what they want them to be. Okay? So you have to know your dude first of all, is he naturally a romantic person? If he's not, then I wouldn't necessarily expect him to be romantic, although he can do certain things to make you happy, but that's just not who he is naturally. Okay? But I do feel like he will make effort to be a little bit more, in alignment with the romance that you want. I do see synchronicity to that. Yeah, because my my man is not naturally romantic. That's just not who he is. So I don't expect him to just be all of a sudden, you know, being like that. Although he does try, but he's not naturally like that. Especially masculine signs such as like Aries. 'Cause my man, he's Aries, so Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Leo. Don't expect, well, Leos naturally can be romantic, but don't just expect that out of them like that 24/7. Okay. But yeah, I do feel like he will align with that. Look who decided to be in my live. That's hilarious. That is so funny. That is too funny. Sometimes you might want to wonder, I guess the grass wasn't greener. I guess the hose wasn't better. But yeah, I do see that, Caitlin, okay? Do I see a stable? I don't know, Caitlin, because I just don't feel like it's going to happen 24/7, but I feel like he will make efforts to be emotional, romantic, all these things with you. I do feel that, okay? Now, a stable marriage, stable marriage for Caitlin. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna try to. He's gonna. All he's gonna do is make sure that he does what he can to the best of his abilities with the magician. That's the only thing he's gonna do. Okay, with the magician. So I can't say it's always gonna be like that, all romantic, but he will try, and I think that's the most important thing. Just trying. I'm surprised you're not blocked off my live. I'm so surprised. Especially after being a freak. All right, you guys. So, oh fuck, I didn't even, girl. I'm so sorry, Shaky. I'm so sorry. Like I forgot to do your reading. Libra woman, Leo man. How does he feel about me? I need to know his name, Shaky. Shaky, are you here, honey? Because I need to know a name. Let me text her. Okay, I've been calling on you, girl, so. Lenore, I need to know his name, girl. Let's text you. Cash. All right. Let's see. How does Cash feel about Shaky? What's Cash feel about Shaky? Cash. Are you guys currently connected through a Swords verse? Okay, so Mr. Cash wants to unbreak your heart. What the hell? Well, he wants to apologize for some shit that he did, how he treated you, some shit, okay? I feel like he might beg you for another chance, okay? But I do feel like his apology is full of shit, okay, with the Page of Cups. Even though he wants your forgiveness and all this extra stuff, I feel like his apology is baloney. Baloney. He put you through some shit here for sure. But I also feel like he may already know that you might reject him, okay? Or some shit like that. She is such a freaking copycatter. Hmm?
I just made you skin color green because it looked like a skin color to me.
Why do I look like a frog?
Oh.
It's cute though, but it's about to fall apart. I don't think these are the right ones that fit together. Okay, who are you gonna make next? What you gonna make next?
Austin.
Girl, bye. Go, go. Um, but yeah, I feel like he knows what kind of woman you are. Um, Shaky, but I don't know. I just wouldn't trust him as far as I could see him. Okay, I would not, because I feel like he's very immature and he needs to grow the hell up. The freak needs to grow up. Anyway, y'all, I'm getting the hell off of here. I've been on here for like 3 hours. I am getting off. The only thing crazy is you. And you've proven yourself to be that. So the only thing crazy is you. Yes, you finally, realize that. All right. Bye, guys. I'm getting off of here. Talk to you guys soon.